Now then, welcome back to the channel. The Oasis gig start in 24 hours from now, guys. I'm buzzing like a broken fridge. I'm going on July 16th. I can't wait to see. To be honest, what do you mean I can't wait to see you there? I couldn't give a crap if you're there. I can't wait to see the band, guys. What I'm doing in this video is, and let me know which gig you're going to, by the way. I'd love to not read them comments. No, please do let me know, because the comments have been very nice, by the way, recently. So thank you very much. If you don't like what you're saying, to be honest with you, who cares? Some people leaving like hate comments. You know nothing. You've never even seen Oasis before. Well, how about you see that? How about you see that? Today we're going through one song from every album I think they'll play live. I do think they'll play one from every album. I think it makes sense to cover the whole discography from the start to the finish. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's a reunion, ultimately, at the end of the day. It's not a best hits. I think people need to remember that. They're not doing a best of the Beatles, best of Oasis. This should be, I think, from start to end, a full kind of, you know what I mean? Let's just start with, I mean, definitely maybe it's obviously an obvious one, and so's What's the Story, Morning Glory. Songs like, I mean, God, Thunder Black Anger, Wonderwall, Supersonic from definitely maybe Columbia, I think will be there. So let's skip past them. It gets more interesting when you get to something like Be Here Now. I don't know why it's giving me deluxe editions, by the way, so just excuse that. So I think songs that won't be played from Be Here Now, and let me know, I'd love to hear what you're thinking. My Big Mouth won't be played, Magic Power will not be played. I hope I Think I Know, a good song, but it won't be played. Dirty Shirt won't be played. Fading Out won't be played. Be Here Now is an interesting one as a song because it's one of the better songs off the album, and they opened with this one, so it was unreal as an opener. So good. And Noel's like, and he's singing along to the riff. It's really great. I don't think All Around the World will be there because it's too long. Even if they play a shortened version, I just don't think it'll be there, guys. So neither will It's Getting Better, Man. Again, it's too long. And I think there's between three here, and then between Don't Go Away, Stand By Me, and You Know What I Mean. I actually don't think it's limited to one. I think this is one of the better albums, therefore they'll play maybe all three. And in fact, I'm just going to shock you straight away. I've got all three in my set list. All three of them I've got there. Being now probably fourth place. If you want to see my full set list, it's my previous vid. Go and check that one out. And leave a like on this if you're enjoying. You know what I mean? I think it'll be three on it. Do you know what I mean? Bang! Oh my God, it was a Do you know what I mean joke. Didn't even mean to say that. But that's just my big mouth. What's next? Magic Pie? Shit. How do I can't. I don't know. Just Stand By Me and I'll think of it. This is like watching The Office, like a really bad off-cut of The Office. But there's three Oasis puns right there, so leave a like for them. Moving on to the album made in 2000, Standing on the Shoulders of Giants. One song off here is very tough. Obviously, they'll play this, I think, walking out onto the stage, and they'll play a bit of it, right? But I'm not going to count that, because I don't think it's a proper song, firstly. I think it'll be the intro. So, Who Feels Love will not be played. Although someone had it in their set list. I was like, what the hell? Really? There's so much like kind of more you could have. I don't think that'll be there at all. Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is won't be played. Little James, thank God. If it was played, that's absolutely the toilet break. Oh my God, where's the lose? Because Little James is on. Gas Panic, we'll come on to that in a minute. Where did it all go wrong? I think Noel's got enough songs. I don't think he'll play this. Sunday Morning Call's crap. I Can See a Lie they won't play. Roll It Over Again. So there's three, I think, excluding the first one, we could talk about here. And I'd love to let me know what you think in comments. Go Let It Out, Gas Panic, and Roll It Over. For me, actually, the three best songs on the album, personally. I think Roll It Over's too long. And I think when you got something like Do You Know What I Mean on the previous album also being played, longer songs like Don't Look Back in Anger will drag on. I say drag, that's the wrong word. It will go on for a while. And you've only got a certain amount of time, right? Roll It Over takes up 2 songs. So that won't be in there for me, as good as it would be, and as good of a song as it is. It might sound like a broken logic, but Gas Panic is like, I mean, looking on here, on Spotify, it's still a 6-minute song, but I think they're more likely to play Gas Panic than Roll It Over, personally. And I'd want to see it. I think it's a great song, Gas Panic. So good. Like, proper atmospheric. They have heavy guitars when they come in. And Liam's voice, that rasping his voice is great. I just don't know if they'll... I just don't think it fits. I don't know how to word that, but I think something like Go Let It Out fits much nicer in my setlist, and it does make my setlist again. And that's the only song, excluding the first one, that makes it from this album. What do you think in the comments? Go Let It Out. I think it's not like really. It's kind of a mixture of both. It's a mixture of a Gas Panic, and it's a mixture of one of the more rocky songs they did, in my opinion. I love the kind of is that Mellotron? That kind of the Strawberry Fields Forever. Is it anyone? I think that sounds great. And they've got a full brass section behind them, I'm pretty sure, Oasis. So maybe they could play that on some sort of keys, maybe. I don't know. I think there's a keyboard player, by the way. So I think that could sound mega live, go let it out, and a completely different dynamic from your Supersonics and your Sunmites. I think it's a really nice addition. And for me, that's the song of Standing on the Shoulders of Giants, which I would play, and actually the one I think they will play. I think, obviously, my opinion is different to what they actually will, my prediction, but I think that's probably both. That's the most likely on here. But I hope they'll play that as an intro. That'd be great. Moving on to, what the hell's this? Right, skip that. Heathen Chemistry. Really interesting one, this, because this is probably the most discussionable album, I reckon. In Due Time is the best song on the album. In my opinion, I think it genuinely is one of the best songs they ever did. It's one of the best openers they ever did. And as an opener in this setlist, it would be mega. They just won't play it. Like, I'm realistic, right? As much as I'd love to hear it, I love the song, they just won't play that live. So we'll go past that. It sounds so good though, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Imagine that riff, by the way. Oh my god. Force and Nature, they won't play. Won't play. Quick Peep, like, won't play. None of them, right? Imagine this. Imagine this, guys. I don't know what I'm saying imagine for. My answer is Little by Little. That's my answer. Because Songbird's not going to play. It's 2 minutes. Yeah, it's 2 minutes. Maybe that's the argument for playing it. It doesn't take up much time. But do you want to waste 2 minutes? Like, Songbird's a charming song. But I'm not paying 100 quid to watch Songbird. I mean, to be honest with you, as much as there are other songs, I'd just be quite disappointed if Songbird was played, albeit for 2 minutes. Stop Crying Your Heart Out is one of them kind of chanty anthem songs. They're playing a few of them. So it's like, do you need... I think a lot of people would agree that. Do you need another one of them, really? I'm a massive sucker for the guitar music Oasis did. That's what made me fall in love with band. Supersonic, some might say. Columbia, the riffs is what I want to hear. I don't particularly want to hear Stop Crying Your Heart Out. When we've got Don't Look Back in Anger, when we've got some more ballady songs like, obviously, Wonderwall, Live Forever, and I think Don't Go Away will be played. I'd much rather hear Don't Go Away than this, in my opinion. Stand By Me, is Masterplan's quite a bit slower. I'm happy where we are, personally, what we've already built so far. I don't think Stop Crying Your Heart Out's needed, and I don't particularly rate it as a song. I think it's one of the most, if not the most overrated song they ever did. And Songbird, I'll just go past. Little by Little's the answer for me. I think Noel sings this. Noel does sing this, but I think he'll smash it. I saw Noel live at Peace Hall in Halifax last year. It was unbelievable. It sounded so good. It'd just absolutely be wasted if they didn't play this. I think it'll absolutely be on the set list, and it's the one I'd play as well. As good as Hindu Times is. But that's an interesting album, that, to talk about, because there's at least 4 songs there. Are there any more? Maybe 5 songs there that you could talk about. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, Don't Believe the Truth. Gets a bit more tough now. So Turn Up the Sun, again, as good as that would be live, I just don't think they'll fit it into the list, to be honest with you. Won't play. To be honest, we'll just skip past them all. Let There Be Love, we don't need another love ballad, in my opinion. It's between two. It's between Lila and Important to Be an Idol. I actually had both in my set list until the last second, and I took out Lila. I think Important to Be an Idol, I actually think they might both be played. To be honest, I don't think we're limited to one again. Maybe, something as well, maybe they won't play one of every album. But in this video, I'm just trying to assume they do. I think it'll be, and I think it should be, Important to Be an Idol. I think it's a better song, first and foremost. I think Lila's quite overrated. Obviously, Noel can sing it as well, which is great. I think Noel will have these kind of acoustic breaks in the set list. I hope he does. I mentioned this on my set list video. I hope it isn't a 6-song run for Noel with an acoustic guitar and it's like 6 songs. I'd rather it was 2 or 3 dotted around, personally. And I hope that's one of them, Important to Be an Idol. Brilliant song. One of the best bits of music Oasis did that, for me, that guitar bit there. Anyway, next. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, that album. It's one of 2, isn't it? It might even be both, to be honest with you. And then finally, and this is it a tough one? I think this one's quite self-explanatory, Dig Out Your Soul. Again, it's between 2. Bag It Up's a great song, but they won't play Bag It Up live. The Turning's also a great song. They won't play that live. And then it's none of these. I think this album really does get poor, to be honest with you, the further it goes down. It starts really well. It's between I'm Out of Time and The Shock of the Lightning. I don't remember, I wasn't there. But they played Out of Time towards the end, obviously, because it was the last album, George. But they played it towards the end. It sounded awful. I think it was at an awards ceremony or something. It sounded terrible, in my opinion. Vocals, anyway. He couldn't sing it. So, in terms of limitations, you probably don't play that for that reason. It is quite a high chorus. It's like, can he play that for a whole tour around stadiums for day upon day? It's like, well, okay. I've got Shock of the Lightning for me. Better song, firstly. It's a better song. I love the guitar in it. That's the wrong song. Is that Bag It Up? Shock of the Lightning? Then I'll get the rapture, baby, before I'm singing the wrong song. I'm singing the Turning. Oh yeah, come in, come out tonight. I do think they all quite sound similar on this album. It's a good song though. Guitar's good, and again, if you're gonna get one song in from that album, I think that's the best song. Albeit I couldn't remember how it goes. But for me, that is the answer. Let me know your thoughts down below. There's a quick recap. I think it's The Shock of the Lightning. I think it's Important to Be an Idol, and maybe Lila as well. I think it is Little by Little. I think it is Go Let It Out with that as the intro. I think it is actually 3. Do you know what I mean? Stand By Me and Don't Go Away. And then obviously, I mean, I can run through these briefly if I remember what I even said. Hello as opener. I had Wonderwall, Don't Look Back in Anger. Some might say Morning Glory, Champagne Supernova. Someone should really be counting this because I might have gone over it. I had Rock and Roll Star. You can't not have Rock and Roll Star. I missed out Shaker Maker. I had Live Forever. Nope in the Sky. I had Columbia. I had Supersonic. Didn't have Bring It On Down. I had Sigs and Alk. I didn't have Digsy's Dinner. I did have Slide Away. I didn't have My Return. So I got around 23 songs I said in my video yesterday. Go and check that one out. There's loads of Oasis videos coming. The next one's probably going to be ranking. Be Here Now. It's an album, guys, that Oasis did. So stay tuned, subscribe if you enjoyed, leave a like, and let me know your thoughts in the comments.